First up, I want to dive in and just hear you talk about, though, your business. So
Yeah.
just explain to me again what you do and who you serve. Let's just start there.
Yeah, of course. So my business is I work with expert business owners. So that's predominantly info marketers, internet marketers, coaches, consultants. And basically what I do is help them with the exposure side of their business and also the automation side. So it's really two parts of how I help people. So that involves choosing the right advertising strategy and then also reducing the amount of time that they're spending on their business. So there's a big part of traffic generation, lead generation, and then optimizing or even creating a sales funnel for business owners, consultants. But then also there's a back end process where we're kind of the glue to that, where we'll obviously get them the results, but then we'll streamline everything on the back end.
I love that. Okay, cool. And so the people that come to you, these consultants and coach types, when they come to you, where are they usually at in their business? Like, what's frustrating them?
Yeah, of course. So most of the people that I'm working with, they already have a few clients. They're starting to market themselves online. Most of them are at a stage where they've got referrals and they've grown their business through word of mouth, which is fine, but they're looking for new strategies on top of that to build their business. They're looking for a way to get more clients and to get kind of a steady stream of new leads and new opportunities for their business. So they've kind of, at this point, they've probably exhausted their existing contacts, their warm market. They've had some success and their business is doing okay. They just haven't got to a point where they can scale their business and get to that higher level of income. Or if they're starting to get to that stage, they haven't figured out a way to automate it. So essentially, the only way that they can make more money is by working harder rather than working smarter. So that's where we come in with assisting them to automate parts of their business, and so that if their business does grow, they can kind of handle the business, as it were, handle the extra clients, the extra customers, and do it in a smooth way so that their business can continue to grow and they're not stuck in trying to fix things and then kind of going in the reverse, which I see happen a lot of business owners, where they grow their business but there's no back-end infrastructure, and then their income dips because they're spending time fixing stuff and they're not spending time growing their business. So kind of a few different places that most people are. They're either doing okay or they're doing well, but then they just can't scale up, and they're just wasting time on stuff they don't need to.
That's super cool. And Seb, after working with you for several months, like I love the way you present that, and I love the way you come across and the way you talk, and the way you are right now is the way you are in every conversation. You're super chill, super cool, no hype. You just lay it out there. And that is, as someone who's, I'm talking about myself now in a negative way, but it's the real thing, as someone who's a little bit prone to hype and prone to the excitement. And I love coaching and consulting. I love getting out there and being loud and noisy. It's nice to have somebody like you who's kind of the opposite of that, because I don't want another hypester around me. I want somebody who actually gets stuff done and is a steady hand and can guide anybody through that process. So well done, dude. Super well done. You're writing a book too, right?
Yeah, I can.
That's scary.
Touch on that. Yeah, so the book is very nearly done, which is cool.
You want to talk about it? I don't want to push you into it.
Yeah, no, I'll jump straight in with that because I'm super excited about it, and it's going to be launching quite soon, and I'll share in a little while how someone can get access to that. So the book is called Social Marketing Success, and the book is all about using social media to build your business and brand. When I first started marketing online, I started with social media. I'm doing other marketing strategies, and I work with my clients on, we use social media for some clients, but there are other strategies. But I started with social media. And the big thing for me was when I first got online, I was a nobody. I didn't have an existing business or reputation or contacts. So I really was starting from scratch, but using social media made it easy for someone like me who was also quite shy at the time. I'm a little bit more confident in myself and more outgoing, and now I'm happy to talk about what I do, but back then it was more difficult. So social media was a great bridge to kind of enter in that phase where I can talk about my business and kind of develop my own confidence, but also put a name out there for myself and start to build my own contacts. It was essentially like going to lots and lots of networking events without having to go anywhere. I could just do it
Yeah.
online. I could, start a Facebook page, and I could create content, and I could just do the networking online and build a presence there. And that then led to people asking me, how do you do all this? You're getting lots of engagement. I started to get likes, comments, and shares on my content. And I had people asking me how I did that. And then that kind of led into the consulting side, which is a lot of what I do now. And then that's then led into the book, because I wanted to teach it in a way where, everyone can kind of read it and benefit from exactly what I've been doing and how I've built my business. So that's kind of the why I've started the book. And I'm very passionate about social media because it's done a huge amount for me. It's helped me to I've got most of my clients organically through social media, and so I feel it's a great vehicle for anyone really to get started. And I didn't use any paid advertising. I just did it all organically, just from relationship building and just using social media to make that happen.
That's huge, especially that organic piece, because if you have $100,000 to waste or you have $1 to waste on paid traffic, often our first steps into that are a waste. We're learning, and it's so nice to see someone teaching how to go ahead and get cash flow running without having to get into the ad spend process. And then once you have plenty of cash flow, then you can dabble in the ads and you'll get there. But yeah, that's really wise. That's good coaching. I love that. Very cool. So how do people engage with you? Is it through a social media platform? Do they reach out to you on a website? How do people find you?
Yeah, so most people find me through Facebook.
Okay.
So if you just search my name, you'll find me. I do also have a business page as well, which I'm doing more with as well. So my business page is my name as well. So Facebook has just been the way that I've built my business. I use LinkedIn as well, so you can find me on there. But predominantly, Facebook is where I operate the most and where you can find me. And the cool thing is, which I do talk about in the book, I talk about how you can use social media, but in a way where you don't have to spend hours and hours being on the platform and still grow your business. So, I'm active on there, but in a way that's quite productive and efficient. And also I help other people to follow that same process so that they can use social media for business, but also not waste any time, and so they can use it to get results and be efficient with their time, because it can be like a time portal, and then you can spend hours on there doing nothing. So, but anyway, Facebook is where I operate. You'll see I post a lot of content on there, and it's just, I think, a great place for any entrepreneur to be. And I don't think I've met any entrepreneur that's not been on there and is doing well. So I just think it's a central place to be, and I recommend it.
Couldn't agree more. We all fuss about how much time Facebook wastes and how much of a sticky tar pit it is. Once you get in there, you can't get out. It takes your whole Friday night or whatever, but it's true. Everybody's in there, so if you want to go find them. And all the successful folks have done an amazing job reaching into Facebook and making that a really productive platform. Dude, you're one of our lead agency rock stars, as you know, which for us means that you're one of the people in our programs that are like crushing it and getting stuff done. And that is not, to be clear, because we're doing amazing stuff in a lead agency. It's because you're doing amazing stuff for your clients. And the people in our group who are doing just killer work for their clients and understand how to articulate that and how to push that forward and how to reach a lot of people get serious results. You get your life back, you get your income, it's all the stuff you've got. And that's a testament to who you are as a person. So truly, I applaud you and just cheer you on, because you got the luckiest people in the world working with you. Your clients are lucky. I mean, you're just doing so much for so many people. And dude, I'm honored to have you in our community and honored to just get to know you as a fellow business person. you're crushing it, and dude, it's totally a privilege. So thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah,
Truly.
brilliant. No, no, thank you as well.